Okay, yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Nile here. Let's make sure that this is working. I don't know if it's gonna be working, so I'm just gonna make it go like this. We're gonna put it on the side screen here. Okay, so it's not working. You guys can hear me, but nothing on the screen is working. So, what we need to do, we need to switch it to window capture and then display capture. All right, here we are, guys. Now it is all set and clear. So, all right. Well, you guys saw some of my notes. That's fine. I don't really care. So here we are. We have the Maple Old School Archer. Let's check it out. Let's check out the gameplay. Let's talk about it a little bit. First of all, super fun. Okay, I love this game. This is just like old school Maple, and what I want to say is, this is not Maple Story Artale. This is a completely different game than Maple Story Artale. And honestly, I would say this game is a lot better than Artale. It's more legit. It's more like old school. Now, they have removed some of the things in the game. I think I went over this in a different video. Some of the things I noticed include they don't remove your experience upon death. There's also an increased drop rate, increased meso drop rate, and increased item drop rate. Other than that, everything is pretty much like the old school Maple. And yeah, so that's a cool thing about this game. And so yeah, one thing I want to do for my channel in the future. This is primarily a gaming channel. If you guys are ever seen my channel, the live streams, from the live streams to the videos to the shorts, all just games I love to play. And on YouTube, I haven't seen like a high level of organization for Maple Story content. It's kind of just all over the place. So maybe on my channel I could do something where I could organize all the different classes and stuff. Like if I wanted to show a random person and explain to them, hey, this is what Maple Story is, this is what it looks like, this is how the game is, I don't think I'd be able to do it because there's so much disorganization. And no one has actually thoroughly explained what the hell is even going on with the classes. So I'd want to be the first one. Okay, that's a cool item. I didn't know they still had surfboards. I'd want to be the first one to. That is so beautiful, aqua snowboard. I'd want to be the first one to. You see how many items are dropping? I'd want to be the first one to organize that information for people, right? So that's really what it is, right? Because we all have the people that have the knowledge, but the people that don't are kind of just left in the dark a little bit because there's no information on it. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do because I love Maple Story. Now I don't know if I want to do like an old school route where I show the old school gameplay or I show like actual classic gameplay or what. Where's the... I don't know where the... I don't know where the gameplay actually is. But... No, I'm sorry, I don't know where the where's the portal? I came through that side and there's no portal anymore. The portal's up there, I think. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of yeah, information organization. I'd probably want to do there we go. I'd probably want to do old school Maple and go from there, pretty much. But yeah, I feel like there's a serious lack of organization regarding Maple Story. Like, no one really organizes any information properly, so I'd probably want to be one of the first people to do that. People just have they have things all over the place, right? If you want a quest line, you could probably find a YouTube short on it, or a specific quest line, maybe a YouTube video. But there's nothing that's general, broad-based, like, you know, how in a textbook you'd have things layered. Okay, like there's 5 jobs, archer, blah 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 blah. Each job, here's the perks and advantages, and then shows gameplay, so you can see it and you could understand it through words. Like, there's nothing like that, I feel like. So yeah. What's on the TV, man? This is so weird. Like, what is this? Oh, what does this guy want? How much XP these guys give? 48. It's good for a change of scenery, honestly. 50 sturge wings and 1 salad. I just needed to kill some junior neckies, and that's pretty much it. Bro, it's such a vibe. I love it. Woo! I love it. I love it. I'm just making sure it's still running. Let's just make sure the gameplay's still here. Yep, it is. As long as the gameplay's still here, we're good. And we'll check every 5 to 10 minutes on the gameplay. Because I know OBS likes to freeze up on my MacBook. I don't know why. But it just does, and it's fine. I just want to make sure everything's nice and crisp. Holy fuck. Excuse my language, but these things hit hard. They were hitting me hard. Yeah. Yeah, so we got funded. We made some friends with Wolfie. We were in Sleepywood and Tunnel with him yesterday, and Lag and DK. That guy was just a random. It was a random spearman in Sleepywood that he gave me this overall, which I'm pretty grateful for. It was this one, the Blue Tide. That was a pretty cool. That was a pretty good overall with 5 decks. You know, I could probably hit it with some cool scrolls as well. I don't know how hard scrolls are to come by in this game. I haven't seen a single scroll drop. That's what I'll say. Scrolls, I feel like, are harder than like equips. Equips don't really take too much to drop. Like, I've gotten maple weapons, I've gotten some surfboards, which is a big plus over Artail, or Fail, I should say. Artail didn't do that job pretty correctly, but we're almost done with this green mushroom quest, which is pretty awesome. Because I've been trying to complete this quest now for a while, so... And even the horny mushrooms, kind of sounds like a weird name, but that's what they're called. And yeah, oh, we got a pantlet, nice. We need about 8 or 7 more green mushrooms. We could do it, guys. What do you think? We could do it. But I've been having a lot of fun. This game has thrown me back to when I was like 7 or 8 years old. That was about 20 years ago. It's just really fun stuff. Yeah, it's just like how I remember it, honestly. It's actually just like how I remember it. The only difference is maybe the quality's a little better. I'm gonna be honest. The quality back in the day was pretty shit. Well, I mean, not shit, but it was just different. It wasn't as clear, and I think that's a different aspect of old school, like actually MapleStory pre. We'll call it MapleStory pre Big Bang, since now there's so many names. Like for MapleStory, there's now so many different names. Classic MapleStory, there's old school Maple, there's Maple Royals, there's Maple Legends, like all these different games, they're all good games, honestly. I would say any game that is actually under MapleStory Worlds is probably a lot better. Like any project in MapleStory Worlds, like under Nexon, is the one I support. First off, I don't support people's private servers. Maybe when I was younger, I did. I remember I did have my fair share of gameplay in private servers. Like I remember battling a blue mush mom, or there was this private server where I entered the FM and there was a blue mush mom. There was like these different floor bosses in the free marketplace. I thought that was pretty cool back in the day, and I don't know, it was just like free levels back in the day. But yeah, that was a different. You know, I don't support private servers. So it must be something important for you to talk to me here. Oh, hey there, you did manage to eliminate 99 green mushrooms. I can see 99 green mushrooms hovering behind you. Incredible. 10,050 at 500 XP. That's about 25% for my level here. Oh, hey there, you did manage to eliminate 99 green mushrooms. I can see 99 green mushrooms hovering behind you. Incredible. Okay. I can tell you're noble enough to do this without expecting anything return, but this is my way of saying thank you for helping us out. Please take it. Okay. You're not saying that you're going to end your journey here, right? Inside the dungeon, you'll find nothing but really powerful, dangerous monsters. I put up bulletin boards everywhere to find those. I'll reward you well if the job is done right. Well, actually, I do need to. I don't know. Is there a bulletin board for the green mushrooms here? No, it's just in the other map. Okay. The aqua board is pretty sweet. I like the aqua board a lot. Look, I'm gonna take a little picture. I'm gonna take a little picture with Cassandra too. But yeah, like. I like those one shots, bro. Those one shots are nice. We have a ton of crossbow. We're good. We're Gucci. Yeah. But there's some, I guess one idea I do have, yeah, is to compile different people's videos to put them into one video, and then I can narrate over them. So I think that would be, that's kind of what I need to do here, to be honest. We still good on the gameplay here? Yeah, we seem to be fine on the gameplay here. I do remember grinding on my Hermit back in the day. Down here in Ant Tunnel, and even like lower areas of Ant Tunnel. I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that actually. I really like how in this game I can pick up my items. A lot of these are just NPC items, to be honest. I'm almost at that point where I can, yeah, where I can job advance. I just need like, I need a few more, possibly just need a few more, I love those critical hits. That's why I picked this class. That's one thing about this class. But there's other classes like the warrior that has more all-around damage to monsters. Yeah, warrior, bowman, a pirate. I think pirates have pretty good damage. Yeah. A mage. I think the mage is just very versatile. Easy gameplay. And the thief is just very mobile, very quick. So the bowman has critical hits. The thief is quick. The mage is all around, very balanced. The warrior has good splash and probably higher damage output than most of the other classes. A little slower though in mobility. And then if you have the pirate's probably like a good balance of mobility and damage, probably lacking like single DPS, like DPS maybe, but that's kind of my opinion, yeah, and that's kind of how I would set that video up I was talking about earlier. Only one opportunity, only one chance to do it. I gotta find gameplay. I don't think I would want to make all these classes and then just have like a bunch of gameplay, but Dude. There we go. Look at that cool aura. Oh, we got a nice little drop right there. That was here. Speed. I'm gonna turn the volume off. Whatever's on the TV. Give me a sec, guys. Again, I'll check the gameplay. One sec, guys. Alright, let's just check the gameplay here, make sure it's all Gucci. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Here we go. So yeah, we have a bunch of... We have 328 out of 999. 775 out of 999. That's pretty much where we're at. I love the range on this class. That's one thing about this class, is the range is really good. The range is super good on this class. Yeah, that's what it is. The range is really good on this class. Oh, there's a lot of zombie guys here. But that's the thing, yeah, this is like single target. It's a single target class. It's not a... Yeah. I got some work to do. Shit. Oh, nice. Look at that range, man. Wow. So guys, I gotta make a phone call. I'm just gonna mute the audio for a second, and then I'm gonna keep playing. Okay. Let's mute the audio really quickly. Okay, guys, we are back, and I don't know if it's gonna echo if I turn that setting on, but pretty much, yeah, just trying to level up, honestly. But yeah, I've really enjoyed creating I really enjoy creating like content, like not really long format like this. This is cool. This is something like for me. But what I find really fun to put out into the world is like the short form enthusiastic voiceovers. I think that's like that's kind of my vibe and whatnot, honestly. Oh shit. I do have fond memories of the pirate class though too. Not just this class, but the pirate class I actually have fond memories of. But there is a video I want to watch. It's two gains. I don't know if I could do it while I'm playing this. I don't think so, but it's Gain's video. I would love to watch that. The Maple Story timeline from like pre-Big Bang or whatever. I think that'd be pretty impressive. Because I noticed I started playing in 2007, like maybe November-ish, October-ish. Um, yeah. But I think I played until they raised the XP rates pre Big Bang. Most people don't even know about that. They actually raised the XP rates and stuff in 2008. But I think that's what really got me to level 70. I was level 75, level 76. Yeah. A lot of people like say things like, "I wish I could go back," and I don't really wish I could go back to any time, any point in my life. I wish I could just, because when I was younger, I was like, I can't wait till I have a car, I can go anywhere. Then I got it, and it was just, it was that exciting, honestly. I remember that day. I was like, I can't wait, until I get a car or whatever. Yeah, that was the first. I remember I got my first car when I was 16, like right off the bat. That was 10 years ago. I made a lot of mistakes since then, I'm not gonna lie, but that's what it is too. It's like, you know what? When we make mistakes, we shouldn't really hold ourselves to the mistakes we made in the past. Like we should just forgive ourselves, bro. That's the best way forward, honestly. Oh wow. Yeah, forgiving ourselves, forgiving the people in our life, forgiving our parents, forgiving the world. I mean, these are all like super important things, right? I love that. Ooh, that was nasty. Look how many Mezos I have. People donated so many Mezos to me. I'm just loaded. I'm loaded to the gills. There we go. This is the advantage of being a archer versus like a warrior. You see? Look how much range there is there. That's incredible. I don't even think the mage has that much range. And actually, I don't even need to be right here. I could be across. I could be right here and doing that same thing. Yeah. like those 290 hits. Those are nice. I like that the HP on my guy too. It's pretty high. Yeah, I remember like Mesos being a problem in early game. I remember that vividly actually. I remember Mesos being a problem in early game. I remember Mesos. I don't ever remember being like maps being too packed ever being a problem, to be honest. I don't really remember that. Yeah, I don't really remember maps being too packed as being a problem. Like, you know, there's no space to train because the map's full. I don't ever remember that being something I actually thought about. But I do remember lag spikes. I do remember not being able to get parties, like party questing and stuff. I think that was kind of cool. Like, okay, there's only one party per channel and only one team can go in, and then everyone's trying to get in the party, and you know, getting into a party was, you know, it felt so good, right? Being recruited into a party and knowing that you're about to go into the Kearney PQ, you're about to get your XP, and then you're about to get the you're about to get your XP, you're about to get other people into the game. That was honestly that was such a great freaking thing, bro. Knowing that like your party's up next, only one party per channel out of like hundreds of people on the channel, you're gonna go in and you're gonna get that XP. That was honestly such a good freaking feeling, bro. That was such a good feeling, and knowing that you're gonna get XP, I love that feeling, bro. I freaking love that feeling, bro. To be honest. Yeah, I love that. Oh my god, look how many are down here. Bro, I absolutely love that feeling. And then advancing, I feel like advancing jobs is gonna be so good. And then yeah, the whole vibe of going through a process. I think just going through a process is fun. A lot of people want things fast. I don't know. I mean, dude, nothing is really fast in this life. Everything takes like so much time. Like time is like the only thing we have. It's like, so I don't really care about time. Like people are so worried about time. Like, dude, it's just a weird thing to me. People are so worried about time. Yeah, and honestly, I never felt that way. I understood why people feel that way. I never felt that way. I mean, I've always been lucky my entire life. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been a lucky person my entire life. But I don't care about putting this online. I don't care if anyone who hears this. I really don't, dude. I've put so much janky and goofy stuff online. I really don't give a crap, dude. I really don't care. And frankly, this isn't even that censored or that private. It's me playing MapleStory, voicing my opinion. But yeah, some random topics on this very nice Friday, May 8th, 2026. Yeah, every day in Florida I live in Florida, right? Every day in Florida is like, it's like one of those days where I go outside, I just go into the water, and then, you know, it just feels like one of those days every day. Isn't that a cool feeling? Oh shoot. Let's make sure here, let's get this guy, and then let's make sure the stream is oh, sorry. Okay, so the stream has froze. So what we'll do. So yeah, it just needs a reset every now and then. This thing just needs a reset. This is fine. It's not a big deal. Dude, I think it happens every 10 minutes. We'll set a timer, and we'll see when it does that. Yeah. So many down here. You know what's crazy? I've tracked my food every day for a month. Like, what kind of dedication is that? Dude, that is extremely dedicated. I'm not gonna lie. Tracking food every day for a month? Like, what? That is dedicated as hell, bro. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that does that. I don't know a single person that does that, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know a single person that tracks their food every day of the week, every single day. Like, I have no idea. Who is that person that does that? Like, yeah, no idea who does that. Look at that, 40,000 experience. That means that 50 experience, you have to kill 1,000 almost to level up. It's a lot. It's a grindy. It's a grindy sort of vibe. I should be level 30 soon though. And this bow has 44. This one has 4. This one has 49. That's a really good maple grow, honestly. Oh, nice. He's got new gloves. 1 inch. Those are nice NPCable gloves. But yeah, if I never had this problem with money and maple, I would be so good. Yeah, it was just sad because I remember I literally started, I just became a hermit. I could get Mizo up. It was just like, yeah, that's tough. Nice. That's huge. That accuracy boost is gonna help a lot. Yeah, it's already, I'm hitting higher damages. Not, oh, I mean, 36 and 3 is crazy, but yeah, now the grind, it feels like a grind, bro. You see the XP bar barely moves now? That's what I like about life. That's what I like about life. That's what I like about life, bro. That's what I like about life, is that it takes fucking forever to do some things. That is what I like, bro. That is what I like. I want more of that. Give me more of that. Give me more of that long, tedious grind, brother. For whatever I love. Anything I love, bro. I will grind all the way for it, bro. That's what it is. Because when the definition of grinding is like, you have something just grinding the mill, right? You're just grinding the wheat, grinding the barley. It's a metaphor. Grinding grain, right? Eventually to put it with yeast and water, let it rise, and then it becomes bread. Right? Everyone wants the bread. Right? Grind that wheat. Now we have machines to grind for us. But it's really just doing a similar thing, you know, a similar pattern, you know, for a long period of time. Wow, it's kind of slow now. Bro, I met a guy on here that was level 163. I was like, what? It probably took him forever to grind, bro. Look at this range I'm about to deploy, bro, over here. But yeah, I met this guy. He was level 163. How crazy is that, bro? Like, being level 163, bro, is actually ridiculous. I'm sorry if someone's in the chat. Honestly, I don't really read chat, but I'm probably gonna open it up just to see if someone's actually messaging me. If one of you guys are messaging me, I apologize, bro. But I hope you're enjoying the gameplay if you're in here. Because I think crossbowman is one of the best classes, even better than like hunter or whatever. But I hope you're enjoying the gameplay if you're in here. I'm gonna put my hair back a little bit. I'm I'm watching one of the Pokemon shows. I don't really like it this much. This is Gold and Silver. I don't really like the way the cartoon is and all that stuff. Honestly, I liked Diamond was alright. I think like between now and between the very old ones. So like, you know, those ones I think are the best ones. But let me see if my hair is a little better now. Yeah, between now and in between the other ones. Honestly, this is kind of how I remember Maple Story, bro. Yeah, this kind of is how I remember Maple Story. Like, slow, grindy, focused. Pretty much is how I remember old school Maple Story. Oh, those are nice. 2 ducks is nice. For the bottoms, that's pretty good. I need like 50, 60 more horny mushrooms and I'll be completely chilling. There's a lot down here. I need some water in a little bit. And you hit the bathroom again. I drink a lot of water. I drink like 4 or 5 liters a day. Dude, leveling is so slow now. My goodness. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's probably time to reset the thing anyways. I'm just gonna reset it so it doesn't give me that problem later down the line. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna be right back for like 5 minutes at least. probably end the stream. Guys, I'll probably end the stream. And we're going to be back in a little bit. Yeah. Peace.